Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and yes, I know I am like really late. Um Life happened. The job had me at work later than I thought I was going to be, so I never got a chance to set up the live stream before I went off to work. So you guys will be notified. And now I'm here. Had to get something to eat right quick. You know how it is. Y'all know how things can be when you're working and getting everything together. Life, or am I right? Or am I right? You already know. Y'all already know how it is. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I'm here, and we're going to talk about um the recent news and pop culture. I know 11:30 is crazy, Prince. I know. I am maybe 11, 10:30, but hey, you know it happens, right? But you know how it goes. And let's see. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Sean Franklin. Ezra, how's it going? Azriel, how's it going? Yes, we are all here, folks. You know how it goes. Y'all already know how it can be. That's why. What's that old saying? F it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. I can tell you one thing. My feet is killing me, y'all. Oh man, you watch WWE and AEW? No, I haven't watched. I haven't watched WWE and AEW in a long time. It's probably been about almost 10 years since since I watched WWE or AEW. Honestly, I remember when I was growing up, that it used to be all the rage. It used to be all the rage. Prince want to get into one of the cancellations already. Zaslav. What about Zaslav, Prince, that you got that you want to say to the chat? Because I already know a lot of people are already upset. Alec, how's it going? What's going on? What's going on, folk? What going on, folk? You already know how it is. You already know. It's been years since I've seen WWE, WWF. Have you seen any of the 3D animated Resident Evil movies? Yes, I have. And honestly, I prefer them over that live action TV show on Netflix, which got canceled today. Which who was shocked by that? Who Anybody in the chat was shocked about Resident Evil getting canceled? No. Why would who's gonna be shocked by that news? Like, oh god, this show that everybody said wasn't gonna do well got canceled, and yet and what, they confused that it wasn't gonna get canceled. When will Zaslav turn his eyes to DC comic books? I don't know. I'm hoping tomorrow, honestly, Alec. I'm hoping tomorrow because the DC comic books need Jesus like ASAP. ASAP Rocky. The DC comic books need Jesus. Resident Evil Executioner is pretty good. Cool. Yeah. Have you met Sean Schimmel, the voice of Goku, and Chris Sabin, the voice of Vegeta and Piccolo? I actually met Chris Sabin, the voice of Vegeta and Piccolo. And you know what's so funny about that is I was at the Power Rangers convention and he was the special guest, right? So I was trying to buy an All Might figurine for him to sign. And I kid you not, as soon as I brought the All Might figurine that I wanted him to sign, I turn around and he's standing behind me and I asked him could he sign it, and he signed it for me. And and he's just said, I'm just a humble servant. He's like, because he was a special guest at the Power Ranger convention, and a lot of people wanted to see him too, as well as the other Power Rangers. But I mean, come on, it's Chris Sabat. How could you not? You know what I mean? Like, just like Johnny Yash Boss was there. Of course. I wish I had an Ichigo figurine or something like that, but I got a poster. It was really cool too to get him to sign it, and it was just kind of funny just to buy a figurine of the person that you want to sign, and then you literally bump into them at the convention to get them to sign it, and then they sign it. Just like I met the voice of Gohan, I got him to sign some of my Gohan merchandise too. So that was really cool too to see that. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And then it was this one guy, he had Gum Gum from My Hero Academia, like, but he had like this special edition GameStop exclusive version of Fat Gum, and it was like this big old Funko Pop, and it was in a big box, and he got the voice of Gohan and Fat Gum to sign it, and I was like, oh my god. I was more impressed by the figurine because it was just like really cool, and it was one of those special edition ones, so that was really cool to kind of see, you know what I mean. And then it's just like when I got when I met the voice of Ariel. Y'all know how much I always tell you my favorite Disney princess is Little Mermaid, Ariel, and to meet the voice Jodie Benson was like, oh my god, I almost died. I almost died. I almost died, and then to get her to like see some of the artwork that I drew of the Little Mermaid, and I gave it to her, and she accepted, and I was so excited. I was like, ah, just because it's the voice of Ariel. Like, how could you not? You know, I was like, oh, my favorite Disney princess. Sorry about that. I plan to check out the Power Ranger convention because it looks so fun. Out of the 3D Resident Evil movies, do you have any favorite? Not really. I just watch them. They're like decent popcorn flick, but I never really watched them as like, oh my god, because I'm really captivated by it. I'm watching it because it's Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. What are you mad? Who you mad at, Faith? Who you mad at, Faith? Who made you mad? What happened? I'm sorry, I didn't see anything. I could die happy if I met Chris Pratt. You never know. You might. You just might. I mean, going to these conventions and meeting people, whatever, is really cool. And the only thing I'm mad about is not being able to meet Stan Lee because he died. He died. He died when I was going to a convention where he was supposed to be there. Because I was about to give Stan Lee to sign something, just to be able to take a picture with Stan Lee and to be able to get something signed before he died. You know what I'm saying? Like, God dang it. And then he croaked on me, and I'm like, fuck, Stan, you couldn't just hold on for one more year for me. I was this close. Oh God, I was this close, y'all. I was this close. In the words of Stinky Meter, what's up? What's good, man? I'm not saying that, Arno. I almost said it. You almost got me. But I didn't say it. Nice try, you butt sniffle. But it's pretty cool when you go to these conventions and you get to meet certain people. I met Kevin Sorbo too, the Hercules. I didn't bring anything for him to sign. And then I ran out of money because when you're at those conventions, you know how there's other celebrities there too, and then you buy stuff, and then you gotta pick and choose which celebrity you gonna do it and stuff like that. So y'all already know how it is. You know what I mean? You gotta pick and choose when you get a chance to sign stuff with. But hey, it is what it is. And yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to read your thing, Prince. Yes, Twitter's treating David Zaslav like he's Lucifer or the boogeyman or something, because they don't like the fact that you have a boss that is changing actually the landscape of Hollywood as we speak. Because for so long we had these weirdos in these positions telling these companies what they should do and what they shouldn't do. And these companies, like stupid idiots, listen to that and then realize like they're starting to lose money from that. And remember, like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. WB already got sold off. This is WB's third time getting sold off. This got, you know what I'm saying? So obviously something wasn't working, because if something was working, David Zaslav wouldn't be in charge of WB right now. AT&T still would be, right? But it didn't. Obviously something happened. You know what I mean? Um Trey's dream of meeting Stan Lee went to go get the milk. I would love to meet Keanu Reeves and Chris Pratt and Ginka's voice actor at a convention. I also would have wanted to meet George Perez to thank him. I met George Perez actually. I've seen George Perez actually probably about 6 times, because he always used to come to the Atlanta conventions a lot, especially Dragon Con. So just meeting George Perez several times over and then taking pictures with him, it was kind of cool, when you get to see the creator of you get to see one of the creators of the Teen Titans, and he's there, he's having fun. He always loved that Hawaiian shirt of his. He always loved that Hawaiian shirt of his, and out there, and he loved taking pictures. He loved talking to everyone. It was really fun hanging out with George Perez. Sean and Chris turned on Vic Mignogna. That's why I'm mad. Yeah, I understand, but they got to protect their career too. You know how these celebrities is, dog eat dog world. You know what I'm saying? I met Luna Christie. Ah, nice. Who's favorite Blade? What's my favorite Blade movie? My favorite Blade movie will probably be Blade 2. I mean, let's be honest, it's only Blade 1, Blade 2, and Blade 3. And then, of course, you have the Blade anime series, and then you have the Blade live action show, and then you have the Blade animated series as well. And then his appearance in several Marvel cartoons back in the day, mainly Spider-Man, the animated series, but definitely Blade too. Um, hold on, let me see what are you saying. If Warner hadn't brought the TV rights to TMNT just yet, we would have had a sequel to TMNT 2007, underrated as hell. Oh, I didn't know WB even produced the TMNT show. I mean movie. That movie was pretty decent actually. Is there any celebrities you would avoid? The Kardashians, Kanye West, um Beyonce and Jay-Z, Oprah, let's see, almost half of the comic book industry at this point, because the way they talk about us is fucking ridiculous. Mark Ruffalo ass. Um Most of the darn female actors from the MCU nowadays, because they all just became just assholes too. Um Mostly everyone from Star Wars at this point, Disney Star Wars anyway. No, Pedro Pascal, that's a hell no in the body bag right there as well. Ezra Millard, Amber Heard, let's see, what's some other celebrities that I just do not want. Pete Davidson, Harry Styles, um, Camila Cabello, or what's another celebrity that I just would avoid. Um, I'm Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, because Jesus Christ, they're freaking weirdos. just to name a few celebrities. I'm not about to, it's too many celebrities to, I'm rewatching the Fantastic Four, the world's greatest heroes. The She-Hulk episode cleans my eyes from that shit garbage She-Hulk show. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Have you met Gina Carano? No, I have not met Gina Carano. And I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to meet her, honestly, because she mostly does the convention stuff on the West Coast, I think, and I know she was at Orlando, but that came so fast that it was no way I could plan to even go over there. But I think it'll be lovely to meet her. I think sh I think she's a lovely woman. I don't know why Star Wars fired her, really. I know why they fired her, but I don't think they should have fired her. And I think she's a nice lady. And I don't like how the media made her seem like she was this boogeyman or something like that when she wasn't, you know? But it is what it is. Why do you think they're afraid to use Gambit? Because that little occasional southern guy has too much swag. He has too much swag. old Gambit can't be Old Gambit can't be tamed down. Besides, with his little shell, the rogue. The Kardashians make us retarded. Hey, Kanye West, I like to meet him. Now, I want to punch Kanye because he do too much dumb shit for me to be like, you too stupid, bro, for this bullshit. Ezra Miller, hide your wife, hide your kids. Harry Styles of One Direction. That's a surprise. How did he earn your dislike? Harry Styles earned my dislike because I don't like the way that he's using the LGBT community. I don't care what nobody say. I think he's one of those LGBT hustlers, one of those people that, oh, I don't define my sexuality, but you mostly see him with fucking women. But oh, I'm part of the LGBT community. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, stop your lying. Stop your fucking lying. And then and then they tried to make him the king of pop. No, bitch, you is not the king of pop. I only know one song from you, and that's Watermelon Sugar. I ain't heard nothing else from you. So no, you are nowhere close to king of pop. No, no thanks. And I just feel like he's overrated at this point. That's just my opinion. You think, and then he be wearing female clothes, and he ain't got the swag for that bullshit neither. You think Dragon Ball Z live action reboot? Hell no. Hell no. I already shutting that down. Nope. All these actors let their narcissistic personalities show too much now. They sure do. Do you know if any of the Sonic voice actors do conventions? It all depends on your location. So I would say search your location and search where they will be at. Or search by the actor. So whichever voice actor that you're looking for, search for them and see if they're doing any conventions. And the internet should be able to tell you where they're at. Hey Trey, how's it going? Anthony Dixon, what's going on? What going on? But yeah, those are some of my reasons for some of those celebrities or whatever. Harry Styles' ex-girlfriend loves to play the victim. That dumb blonde bitch. I forgot her name. I didn't even know he had. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend. I just thought he was fucking and screwing. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. Hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying? Well, now Harry Star Fox. Now, yeah. And did you see that they try to redesign Star Fox to look like Harry Styles in the comic books? I'm like, if y'all don't get this bullshit up out of here, out of my comic books, like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. You know. Watermelon sugar. I quote this statement all the time whenever I see the LGBT hustlers. Now, son, it's absolutely okay to be gay. What I don't want you to do is be a complete faggot. I should have known, Arno. Well, I don't, but I think of it. I about to say, Arnold, you got a son? How many sons you got already? I hope you're not trying to compete with Nick Cannon ass. Great job on the comic aficionado last Saturday. Look forward to your next appearance. Thank you, Alec. I was surprised that West had reached out to me. I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm being asked to be on, comic aficionados. Like, oh my god, this is amazing. You know, for me, I would avoid following Sean Schimmel, Chris Sabat, Jamie Mardick, Monica Rye, Tom King, Vita Ayala, Jada Pinkett Smith, Bendis, Mark Wade, Kelly Sue, Tara Strong, Greg Delicious. Wait, hold on. What's wrong with Tara Strong? What's wrong with Tara Strong? Oh, but understandable. Oh yeah, definitely Jada. Jada. Definitely Jada. Oh, skank bitch. Shit. um Thoughts on Zendaya? Highly overrated. Needs to get a boob job, and that's really about it. That's about it, really. Overrated sometimes, depending on what we hyping her up on, and needs some boobs. I don't care what nobody say. Get bad all you want to. Zendaya needs some titties. Nick Cannon. Oh my god, Nick Cannon, that motherfucker is a squirt gun compared to me. And I thought you were going to say Kevin Hart for some reason. No, because I can handle Kevin Hart in certain bursts. After a while, I'll be like, all right, see you later, Kevin. Like I'll just walk away from Kevin. I would just walk away from Kevin after a while. I just be like, okay, bye, Kevin. He that friend that you walk away after a while, like you'll hang out with them for a little while, and after that you just be like, all right, time to go. Tara Strong got hit hard by the Trump derangement syndrome. Oh, I mean, ain't all the celebrities at that point? As long as we don't talk about our politics with them, Zendaya needs 100 pounds. That too. That too. That way we can put some hips and ass on that too. You know what? That's right, Sam. Put a little bit of 100 pounds on her. That way it can go to the ass and to the hips, right? And like I said before, get a boob job because it don't make no sense that she what 20 years old now, and you barely got an A cup. Nah, it's time for it's time for a boob job. I don't care what none of y'all say. Needs some titties because I'm getting tired of seeing these. Because she keep picking roles, a lot of these movie roles where they have her dressed down, right? So everybody already agrees that Zendaya is beautiful, right? So why every time we see her in a movie or a show, most of the time she looking like who did it, what for, and why not? And then they put her in like these like baggy, ugly clothes, and all it just reminds me is like, baby, please get some titties. Please get some titties. I don't care how you got to do it, but please get some titties, like ASAP Rocky. Spike Lee is another one I'll actively avoid, as well as Nick Cannon. Kevin Smith lost. Oh yeah, Kevin Smith. Yes, you right, Kevin Smith, boy. I probably would have forgot myself and punched him in the goddamn face with his disrespectful ass. I never really cared for Spike Lee anyway, so I'm not even gonna sit up here and because I Spike Lee ain't never been somebody I wanted to damn talk to. You know what I'm saying? you know. Zendaya is 26 or 27, I think. Even worse. Even worse. She needs some titties. I don't care what nobody say. My boo needs some titties, okay? Like let's hold on. Let's just look at it right quick. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they said what she eats to stay fit in a day. Hold on, y'all. We might got something better than this to talk about. Hoo-hoo. I hope so. I wasn't even thinking about it, but since we gon' talk about it right quick. Mm, Give me a second. Hold on. Okay. E Time said, "What actor, singer, sensation Zendaya eats in a day to stay fit?" Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, we already know. We already know. We already get this information. Uh-huh. Look at that. Looks good. Looks good though. Oh, she's 20. She's 25 years old and is said to have infomorphic body type, which means that she's naturally very slim and does not gain weight or muscle easily. Oh, so that's why she ain't got no titties, no ass, and no hips, because she is naturally skinny. Well, we need to hurry up and get that one. She follows a vegetarian diet. Well, of course you're gonna stay skinny. God damn it. Fuck. No wonder your ass skinny. What Zendaya's vegetarian diet looks like in a day? Breakfast. I'll eat breakfast food, but it must have some Nutella on it, pancakes, berries, and Nutella. Okay. Lunch. Due to her busy schedule, Zendaya confessed that she often misses her meals, but her go-to food is a cup of hot noodle with hot sauce, which she says she knows is bad for her. However, she says she does not drink energy drinks or coffee. Okay. Dinner. For dinner, Zendaya sometimes make her own seasonal salads. Rice salads are a go-to for her. According to the recipe she shared with 17, it includes brown rice, vegetable broth, onions, zucchini, mushrooms, carrots, lemon juice, and olive oil. And healthy snacks. Don't mess with me and my Haagen Dazs, wrote Zendaya under her Instagram post where she's holding Haagen Dazs coffee ice cream. Oh, okay. Well, that was that's why she's skinny. She, oh Lord have mercy. She needs some. She needs a little bit. She needs a little bit more body. Hold on. Let me see what all you guys are saying. Um. Let's see. Hold on. I avoid The Rock. To be honest, I don't care for celebs though. Denzel Washington is cool. Last time I checked. People tell me how annoying D. Bradley Baker is, kid oppression, but I'll take him over Greg DeLindsey's and Tara Strong any day. The voice actors I want to meet is Michael Bell, Bill Rayner, Neil, who did the voices of Duke, Flint, Dusky, and Shipwreck on G.I. Joe. Hoorah! Weaponized nerd range is not wrong. Is not wrong about Spike Lee being a persecutor to social justice warriors and identity politics. Tatiana Maslany needs a bitch slap. Only one episode of She-Hulk and she's already annoying me. I understand. Yeah, man, Denzel is a homie because I have been rewatching GI Joe, a real American hero. Nice. I want to meet D. Bradley Baker. He's close in becoming Mel Blanc's voice assessor, a man of a thousand voices. Oh, okay, gotcha. Tom Holland can do better than Zendaya. The fact that he got more ass than his girlfriend is ridiculous. um, if ecomorphers can gain muscles, it's just gradual as long as you're willing to your consistent workout with your daily workout. Yeah. What's with these skinny actresses being vegetarian? It just makes you look sickly after a while. Yeah, I don't understand why Zendaya is on a vegetarian thing, because baby, that's why you skinny. And you don't need to stay that skinny forever. You need to put some kind of muscle on you. You know what I'm saying? You need a little bit of something, because being like that doesn't really give you a lot of energy like that. So I don't even know how she got to get her energy from somewhere. She got to be drinking coffee. She needs more protein and meat. She really does. She really does. She need a bit more meat to gain muscle. That's true. Ebony Williams. Hello, everyone. That bitch eat Haagen Dazs. Oh no, baby girl. You need a goddamn Klondike Choco Taco. Ooh, yes. The Whataburgers can go somewhere. Yeah, she need a Whataburger. Oops, forgot to type Neil Ross in it. I want to meet Sylvester Stallone. Uh, one celebrity I do want to meet is Lou Ferrigno. Oh, nice. Let's see. What we got? 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 Okay. All right. So let's look at how. Let's just look. See, they have her. She's naturally got a face. She got the hair. She got the face. And if you look at it, bam, nice silhouette. Look at them. She got strong legs right here. She got strong legs and stuff like that. But the upper body is the problem. Look at that. You can see this. You can see her skeleton right here and stuff like that. And I'm not trying to be judgmental about her because I'm not saying that she's fat or anything. But the problem is I'm tired of seeing these actresses from Hollywood so skinny though. That's the problem. Like I want a little meat on the bones. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, if she had a little bit of meat on her bones, these titties could have been at least a B or C cup. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these arms. They look. I don't like if they had put her in an action role. I would not believe that she can pick up anything. You know what I mean? And that's not trying to knock her or anything, but she is kind of skinty. You know? And I'm just over the skinny celebrity. Ain't nobody saying that they have to be fat or anything, but I would love a more form-fitting woman. And because a lot of these actresses nowadays look like over below 120 pounds all the time, and they have the modeling for us. Like, no girl or guy should be 100 something pounds, period. you know I pray I get to meet Chuck Norris before his passing. I want to meet the Wahlburgers. I knew Mark and his brothers as musicians before they got into acting. Nice. She is pretty thin. Wasn't she always like that? Yes, she was always like that, and she has always wanted to meet Jason David Frank and Austin St. Jones. Met all of them. I met all of them. I met almost every Power Ranger so far. Well, from at least the old ones, right? Um, your body needs to have sick weight just because you can't eat properly because injury and bedridden. Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like, look at I'm quite sure she has a cool little diet that keeps her maintained, but man, I've seen tree branches thicker than her. Nice, Sean. The Skeleton Crew. The 80s and 90s actresses had curves. Yes, they had curves. They had hips and body. I know some people are going to be like, oh, Lord, we are talking about Zendaya, and I hope none of her stands come out of nowhere and be like, oh, my God, you hate Zendaya. And I never said that. Never said that at all. But they will love to try to throw you under the bus. I kid you not. I swear they would. I swear they would. Hips and body. Oh, there's Dylan. Dylan.
Here I am.
Yep, here you is.
What's going on, everybody?
You know us. Figure we was talking about something random topic. Now we're talking about Zendaya's too skinny, and she needs some meat on her bones.
Okay,
But we not hating. We not hating, Dylan. It's just like I like Zendaya, but I'm about tired of these skinny actresses. Back in the day, Dylan, when we was growing up, a lot of the women had hips and bodies. Nowadays, they look like somebody can snap their back in half. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't even think any of you guys know, back in the day, before Angelina Jolie became a mom, baby had body. All right? Baby had body. But then she had that double hysterectomy, and she had some cancer stuff that kind of made her kind of lose all of that weight that she had. But look at her in
Yeah.
Tomb Raider. That was real body right there. You know what I'm saying? Even Xena the Warrior Princess, Lucy Lawless had somebody. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. But that's all I want. But we just looked at her. We looked at her diet too, Dylan. She's a vegetarian. I was like, of course she is. No wonder.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think the skinny look works for somebody like Zendaya because she's tall. I think that's the
Yeah.
reason why I buy it. If she were short and that skinny, I would be concerned. But when you're tall, I'm like, okay, I can forgive some of it.
All I'm saying
I
is
don't
just
know.
put on like maybe 10 pounds. That's all I'm saying. Because I just want her arms. Her arms just look so. And then I'm like, and I just was like, please get some titties. Go and get you a B cup or a C cup, but you need something. Or get some fat from Tom Holland's ass and inject it into your titties. I don't care how you got to do it.
Oh god. I'm pretty sure his ass is all muscle because he's a gymnast.
Yeah. First off, Sam, Selma Hayek, that baby been fine forever. She just keep getting fine. I was like, her husband is lucky motherfucker. Lucky motherfucker. All right. Just like Catherine Zeta-Jones, baby fine. Okay. Still fine. Tap it all day. And matter of fact, she would, if I had Selma Hayek, Sofia Vergara, or Catherine Zeta-Jones, y'all would have got sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me because they would have been on my post all the time. I would be like, just let y'all know, I married this.
I am going to look up real quick because I have not seen. I'm looking up real quick because I see Dominic asked me if I've read The Dead Lucky from Image. I don't think that I have, but it's wait a minute.
I don't think I heard of Dead Lucky.
This character, I remember this character. It was introduced in the Radiant Black series. I haven't read it because when I went to my comic store, it was already sold out. So I haven't been able to get it just yet. I'm going to get around to reading it. I completely forgot about it though. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot about it. It's a spin-off from all the Radiant Black shit, which
okay.
I'm surprised they're doing all this spin-off from it, honestly.
Nice. Yeah. Y'all would have got sick of me. Matter of fact, they would have been my screen cover. Bam. Had to let y'all know I married this. We get it. No, you don't get it. No, you don't get it because never in a million years would I have thought I would have caught that. Okay. And she said yes. And now we got kids. Okay. Just you couldn't tell me shit, Dylan. Every day would have been another post. Just want to let you know that I'm chilling with my beautiful wife. We'd be like, we get it. No, you don't. I didn't let you know that this mines. You see all of this? Mines. You'll never get it. And then what makes it even worse with Selma Hayek in her prime, her titties got bigger over the years. They had the nerve to try to tighten her in that damn bullshit outfit for the Eternals. I'm like, you can't cover them titties up. You better put her in a skin tight outfit and stop playing with us. How you gonna cover Selma Hayek in all of that mess? That was pure sexiness, and y'all hit it in that whatever that bullshit is.
Yeah, I hated those costumes so much. Like everything about them was
weren't
just wrong.
even colorful, Dylan. Like that's the problem. I'm like, at least Jack Kirby had the fortitude to think about, like, hey, these characters are all unique.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't tell it with the Marvel, the MCU one, and then they killed her off like what 10 minutes into the movie. Was it 10 minutes? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, and anytime you saw her after that, it was basically like in flashbacks and shit. So it was like, what was the point?
3 pounds of burger. Yeah, like you promoted her in it, and then you kill her off. What was it? That was a waste of time.
Seriously.
Let's see. What else are you guys saying right quick? Uh, exactly. Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, Rosalina, and Paulina got more curves, boobs, and butt than Zendaya. That is true. That is true. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. And then Blue Wind said, just give her a sandwich. You know who's another problem that I have a problem with? Hold on, let me pull up another bitch that I got a problem with. I've been having a problem with her ever since. But at least Zendaya is beautiful enough where it's not a problem. But this one right here is a problem. Hold on, let me pull her up by herself because I need a picture of her by herself. Give me hold on, because y'all probably gonna be like, you wrong for that, but nah, I ain't wrong for that. I ain't wrong at all, because this bitch need a sandwich, mayonnaise with extra mayonnaise
Anybody want
several
to put
times
y'all's
over.
guesses in the chat? Now's the time.
I mean, if anybody want to guess, let me know before I share it. Sup, fierce apathetic black queen. Hillary Swank has aged gracefully. She's so goddamn skinny, even Beavis and Butthead thicker than her. I mean, have you seen their heads? Good news. Netflix Resident Evil canceled after one season. We already know. We already knew that show was gonna be canceled. I really want to see Hillary return for Cobra Kai. Me too. I hope she returns to Cobra Kai as well. Wheelchair Spider Girl. Oh,
Oh, I forgot. I forgot how much I don't like drinking
Sun
this shit.
Spider. Oh my god. Someone in that costume confirmed me hating to me hating they hate beautiful women. Ooh, Dylan, what's that?
It's coconut nigori sake, which is not my favorite.
Oh my god,
I
it's
do not.
sake.
Yeah, I like sake, but I prefer filtered
Got you.
nigori, which is unfiltered. That has this shit in here. It's not my favorite. It has like it just has a grittiness to it that when I drink
Uh-huh.
it, I'm like, But somebody left it in my house, so I'm like, I gotta finish this.
Oh yeah. You know what? Brie Larson dropped some pounds though too. Like she was buffer and had a little bit more of a body in Captain Marvel and Endgame, and then you looked at her in Miss Marvel. I said, "What the hell happened here?" And he was like, "Oh, she's toning up." No, 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 no. She lost a lot of muscle, or unless y'all was using CGI to fill her ass up. Which one is it? Because
I mean,
she's extremely skinnier than she was before. Nah, you don't that body is completely different from Captain Marvel 1 to Miss Marvel. She is skinty. The chick from Stranger Things. There's so many people from Stranger Things. Yeah,
Bill, what's her name? Millie
Millie
Bobby
Bobby
Brown.
Brown. But I mean Millie
Yeah,
Bobby Brown, she just turned 18. Which is weird that some of you weirdos were celebrating this bitch turning 18. Like, why are we waiting for these girls to mature? That's weird. That's weird. Weird.
well, I mean, people. But I mean, yeah, I guess technically she's now of legal age, so I guess that's why. I don't,
I
I'm gonna
see.
sit here and drink my drink. Uh,
Gay Spider-Man and wheelchair spider. Oh, Ebony said is sake stronger than vodka.
as far as effect, I think I would say so. As far as taste, no, sake is usually much smoother. Vodka can be pretty like harsh on the palate,
Oh
but
yeah.
this one,
Yeah.
this one's like pretty smooth. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, uh, I'm not, I'm not big on nigori like style. So,
Yeah. And
but yeah,
and
it's pretty
no
good.
offense, I'm not big with coconut mixed into alcohol. It does not help me. I was like, just give me that thing dried.
Yeah,
Don't put no coconut shit in it. No.
yeah.
I hate because it was a drink I ordered in Vegas and it had fucking coconut in it. Boy, that shit tasted like creamy milk and it went down so hard. And luckily I'm a hard drinker, so I don't really get drunk. But the fact of the matter, I was like, man, if I could throw this shit back up.
Mhm.
if I can throw this shit back up, because it wasn't a good palate. And I'm all for a nice fruity flavored whatever, but do not put no coconut in nothing. Do not put no pina colada in shit. That is such a turn off flavor. I don't care what none of y'all say. It is not a good flavor at all. And then had the nerve to put coconut shavings on that shit. I was like,
oh hell no, no,
oh, it's gross.
You can keep all of that.
I'd rather you give me coconut water and mix it with vodka. At least coconut water is pure. Mix coconut water with the shit, but don't. Oh god, coconut milk. Oh god, coconut in general and pina colada is the easiest way to piss me off with a drink. Any kind of drink, honestly. It doesn't even have to be a alcoholic beverage, but just a regular beverage. Bring that shit my way. We fighting maybe. Like, just because I hate coconut milk and bullshit. I hate that. And and also that cream shit too, Dylan. You know those damn alcoholic beverages that look like fucking milk. Like what the hell is this? That cream, that cream shit.
Yeah, Bailey's Irish cream.
Oh my god. That it tastes like drinking milk and magnesia. And if any of you guys know milk and magnesia, you know.
And there are very few things that you can like successfully mix it with, honestly. Like it's meant to be mixed with like other stuff. Like if people put it in coffee or whatever. But yeah, that stuff I can't. There are very few things that I can't drink like straight up though. Like one that I cannot and will not do is Rumple Mints. Do not ask me. It's not gonna happen. I will not drink it. Do not put it in front of me. I will tell you to leave my house. I've had people come over and I've been like, get out. So
yeah, oh god, that any kind of creamy bullshit in an alcoholic beverage drink is a slap in the face, because that's just some insult shit. Look, just because Ireland like that bullshit, because first off, the nation of Ireland I'm just gonna be honest, most of them is drunken skunks. Okay, like most of our beer or alcoholic beverage is usually imported from them anyway, because somebody was a descendant from the Ireland who created a alcoholic company that's based in in Georgia. Not Georgia, United States. And it just kind of spread throughout the world. So let's be honest. I don't care what none of y'all say. I know people gonna say it's a stereotype, but let's be honest. Them motherfuckers know how to outdrink all of us, and that's the truth. That's the truth. Never try to outdrink an Irish person. You're not going to succeed. It's the same thing when you go up to what's it Boston Celtics, right? The ones with Shamrocks, right? That's the team, right? Go up there in Boston, because that's where a lot of them are. They can outdrink you any day of the week. I wouldn't even try to outdrink their asses anyway, even though I'm a hard drinker anyway. But I'm like, nah, because a lot of this shit look like some dangerous shit that I ain't willing to try.
Remember
and
that.
A lot
Remember
of them
that, kids.
Alcoholics. They can be drunk and still be able to do a lot of work. Like, oh wow, that is fantastic to be drunk as a skunk and able to function in reality.
I used to do that all the time when I was working as a server and as a bartender. I would just like be drinking during my shift because I was like, my feet would start hurting. So I was like, just a little bit of a buzz, like that'll help me. And then I would forget and I would just keep drinking my drink. And then I would end the shift and I'm like, ooh, fuck, guys, let's go home. I'm ready to leave.
Oh, I feel you. But since nobody gets the actress that the person I'm singing, I'm gonna pull it up so everybody can see the person I have beef with. I've been having a beef with her ass for a long time. I thought she was gonna get it together, but she ain't got it together. This hoe. This one right here, Dylan. This one right here. She been skinny since the first time she stepped foot in Destiny Child. She been looking sick as fuck to me. And I'm like, please, Beyonce, Kelly all went from skinny to bodies. LaToya, skinny to body. Michelle, skinny to skinny to thin to skinny. I'm just saying, Dylan. I'm just saying.
Y'all, this man. Oh, God.
She pushing 40. And I'm like, please, is your boobs or hips gonna drop soon?
I think it's safe to say probably not. Not at this point. I mean,
I'm just saying. Because, God damn it. I'm so sick. I'm so sick of her ass being so skinny. You know, she has a bashing site called Michelle Williams. No, bashmichellewilliams.com or something like that. I was like, hell no. People talk about her ass. They talk about her ass. And she has a site where people bash her all the time. Girl, I'm surprised you didn't snap your leg doing that move right there for being so goddamn skinny. Can't sit on the carpet. Now twist your legs. Oh shit. What happened? I snapped my legs. Well, yeah, that's because your ass too skinny. Shit. What the hell you thought was gonna happen?
Oh, God.
Them darn bones brittle. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. That's my beef with her. I just want her to start eating. All of these people who I'm trying to stay away from meat and dairy products and stuff like that. Please get some. Please get some in your life. Please. Because that's what you need. So many sticks in Hollywood, especially when it comes to the females. The females looking too skinny. I want some that got something on them. Hell, you know what I mean? I want to be distracted by a titty or an ass once in a while. You know? Shit. Back in the day, the women weren't afraid to look good. Nowadays, we gotta stay skinny. Hell, Tyra was skinny, but the baby had ass and hips and boobs. I know y'all remember that iconic Victoria's Secret runway when Tyra walked down that runway. I was like, look at that body on that baby right now. But y'all know, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all want skinny bitches. Y'all want skinny bitches. I don't. Hell no bubble tea, Sam Adams. No goddamn bubble tea. Oh my God, I had bubble tea. I almost punched the person who made that shit for me because I didn't know what it was. I just like, oh, cool, bubble tea, whatever, sure. Drunk, took a sip, and I almost threw up on the person that gave that shit to me because it was creamy. I don't like it. I didn't like it. That's not what I was imagining when you said bubble tea. No, not at all. No way. I was like, oh my God. Trey, there's bigger hypocrisy to vegans giving and sucking dick. Corner, Arno. Just go to corner.
What did I miss there?
I don't know. That's why I just said go to corner. Corner. Sounds like you went to a bad boba tea shop. No, I go to boba shops. It's the balls, Trey. The balls make it creamy. It doesn't matter. I didn't like the bubble tea. It went too far. It went too far.
I honestly I've never had it. I've never tried it before. I've had plenty of opportunities because I've worked at Asian restaurants and eaten a lot of them, but I've never tried it. I've been curious, but I've never tried it. Maybe someday.
It took all day. It took all day because since I buy it and when you buy stuff from an Asian restaurant, no refunds. So it took me the whole day to drink the shit. It took me the whole day to drink it because the texture was bothering me, Dylan. I was like, oh God, I can't do it. I want to try bubble tea, but I will say I have tried other boba drinks, and the bubble tea shop. Oh, and I also tried Korean corn dog. Oh my god, Dylan, that Korean corn dog. Oh my sweet Jesus,
I've heard of that, and I've seen a
it's
video of how they make it.
it's
It looks
delicious.
really interesting.
It's the oh my god, it's delicious. It is
Hmm.
fucking delicious. I was like, yep, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. Um, let's see. I used to like Beyonce, but not anymore. I still like Destiny Childs, but they deserve a better manager than Beyonce's dad. Well, it happens. It happens. But they all got careers, so
Yeah.
yep. What do y'all think of the Batman Cape Crusader show being canceled? Good. Good. I mean, think about it. They talked about it. They talked about it for what? 2 years, Dylan. All we got was that one image. Nothing else. Then
I
when we finally got information, what was Bruce Timm and JJ Abrams talking about? Diversity, inclusion. We're trying to make it acceptable for everyone. No, if it's a prequel to Batman the Animated Series and it's supposed to be like taking place in the 1940s, why would you try to be inclusive? It makes no logical sense. But and then of course JJ Abrams, his ass ain't never did nothing. I don't understand. If I was DC, I would sue his ass. How the hell do you let somebody take almost $500 million from your company, and then he goes and produce other shit for other companies with your money? I don't know. I just don't understand that. What you think about it, Dylan? Did he freeze? Did you freeze? Did he freeze? he's gonna pop back in. He's gonna pop back in, ain't he? Ain't he? He better pop back in. Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me check the Twitter. Hold on. Let me check them. Check on them right quick. Boba also has non-milk teas. Oh my god, not milk tea. Oh, see, y'all doing too much. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Prime Tyra Banks, they used to talk about her ass on VH1 all the time. Yeah, they used to try to say that she was fat too. I was like, no, that's not fat. That's body. Exactly. Look at Anna Taylor-Joy from example. That chick is so damn skinny. Watch the movie The Northman to understand what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. I love rum and coke. Nice. I like pho. I tried a Korean corn dog. Thoughts on Ezra Miller's apology? Stupid, lazy, but it is what it is, right? Nah, he just cringed so hard that his Discord closed off. Damn. I don't trust Bruce Timm without Paul Dini. He was the real mastermind behind Batman the Animated Series. Yeah. Okay, yeah. He said he's restarting. He glitched out. Okay, DC and Marvel ain't writing nothing but look how gay I am or I'm Z gender. What's the difference between bubble tea, milk tea? Oh, you're asking what's the difference between milk tea and bubble tea? Ugh. I think bubble tea got the bubbles in it, and then milk tea is just like tea with milk added, I believe. I'm not. Don't get me lying about all of it right now, but let's see. Hold on. Mm-mm. So bubble tea, also known as pearl milk tea, bubble tea, takahoko milk tea, boba tea, or boba, is a tea that is drink that's based in Tawana and is the early 1980s. It's commonly consists of chewy takapako balls or pearls. But it can be made with other toppings such as grass jelly, aloe vera, or red bean. Okay. And there are many varieties to bubble tea. Two of the most popular varieties are black pearl milk tea and green pearl milk tea. Pearl signifies topical balls at the bottom. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's basically what it is. Hold on. Okay. And then and then you got milk tea. Okay. Milk tea reference several forms of beverage and is found in many cultures. The beverage may vary on the amounts of each that key varying difference, such as sugar, honey, salt, or common. Instant milk tea powder is mass production. So here, milk being added to black asma tea, and then you got a glass of milk tea in Nepal, and then a cup of milk tea in India, and variations is Britain tea, which is tea served with milk inside of it. Boomskin milk tea is made with strong brew of black tea leaves and sweetened with a customization of ratio of condensed milk and evaporated milk. And also you have Carbet tea milk, which is a sweetened hot milk beverage often made with just a small amount of tea. You have the Hong Kong style milk tea, which is black tea sweetened with evaporated milk, organic from the days of British colonial rule in Hong Kong. The Docha Pai Chai is literally milk and tea leaves. So it's a tea beverage with tea leaves inside of it. And then you have the Taka Kahara, which is a milk tea that is popular in Malaysia and Singapore. And then you have the salty milk tea. Oh God, why would you put salt in that bullshit? You also have the Malaysian cha, which is spice milk tea drink, and then you have the Iran cha, which is milk tea made with pure milk mixed with mawan, prepared with Iranian style cafe that's based in India, and then Thai tea, which is sweet tea based drink with milk. Okay. And you have the royal milk tea, which is something that was invented in Japan. It's just a product that you can put into it and create your own tea over there. And then you have the last one, which is Donglan milk tea, and it's milk tea sweetened with traditional Korean donglong and a honeycomb like toffee. And that's all of the milk teas and bubble teas. I watched both Young Rippers debates. Oh no, I haven't seen them yet. I have to watch them. So I'm gonna have to when I get a chance to watch them, I will let you guys know. Hi, I'm Dick Grayson and I'm gay. Hello, I'm Jason Todd and I'm gay. Also, I mean, Lord have mercy, Trey. This stuff is getting beyond parody at this point. It really is. It really is, and it's not even funny anymore. But it's just like I told that bitch T Franklin on her Twitter. I said, don't nobody want to read no damn books about disabled people. Most of your readership is not disabled, so they don't give a damn about disabled characters. And you should be writing for majority, not minority. And then of course some weirdo was like, actually disabled people make up 20% of the population. Bitch, that's still a minority, ho. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking about, oh, disabled people make up 25% of the population in the world. Okay, bitch, that's still a minority, you dumb skank. The, the fuck? What comic book reader wants to read about disabled queer representation? No, none, none, none. My book sells though. Okay, sure, bitch, because obviously you don't understand how bulk is. That's what I said to T. Franklin. She was trying to argue back and forth. I said, like I said, if your books were so good, your ass wouldn't be on social media arguing with me, and you wouldn't be on social media complaining about when you don't get a job. And then after that, I ignored her ass. I'm not about to argue back and forth with you because like I said, I already said what I had to say. Just like you want to talk about sales, I was like, oh, okay. If you really want to talk about sales, you do realize your books sell in bulks, you dumb bitch. Which means you don't make individual sales, which means you can't make millions. All right, because if you were making millions, one book will set you up. Because just like J.K. Rowling, when she sold one Harry Potter book, that was it. She actually didn't have to write nothing else, and she could have lived off of that one check from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or the Philosopher's Stone, depending on where you're at in your location region. And never wrote another Harry Potter book again, and that bitch still would have been rich to this day. All right. Alan Moore, Frank Miller, a lot of those legendary writers that wrote comic books, the mainstream ones, the ones that have runs that constantly keeps getting brought, like The Dark Knight Returns, Watchmen, Swamp Thing, all of that stuff, the books that constantly gets brought, old books, those writers constantly make money. Name one iconic thing T. Franklin did that is memorable. I'm waiting. That's what I thought. Crickets. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Crickets. She ain't making nothing. She will never be remembered for anything from DC and Marvel besides the fact that she kept putting disabled characters in there that nobody wanted to read. And yes, I know I got attacked on Twitter about it. And guess what? I ignored they bitch asses. I'm not about to argue back and forth with dum dums. Yeah, I know. They quote tweeted me like over 100 times. It was 100 damn quote tweets, retweets, and everything in fucking between. Like, okay, that doesn't change the fact that people don't want to read disabled people, and the fact that Marvel even chose Sun Spider was pathetic of themselves too. All of the Spider Sona characters that, if you guys go on Instagram, there is a whole section of Spider Sona characters. You mean tell me they couldn't pick no other ones? No other ones at all. But they picked the paraplegic disabled one. The bitch who's a spider character, but is disabled and can't barely use her legs. What? I'm sorry. Do y'all not understand how spider bites work? Do you not understand that when a person who gets bit by a spider, they have a regenerative healing factor? When Peter Parker got bit by the spider, the man was nerdy as hell, and then when he woke up, he looked like an Adonis. What happened here? How did you get bit by a spider while you're paralyzed? And you mean tell me the spider did not heal your legs? Oh, okay. But it gave you strength, speed, agility from a spider, but it didn't heal you? What? That doesn't make any logical sense. And the fact that when she's swinging around the city, she literally is carrying 100 pounds because she puts the wheelchair on her back while she's swinging through the city. So you're carrying 100 pounds of bullshit on you right now. And honestly, all somebody got to do is tear apart those crutches that you got, and then what? I don't get it. I don't get it. The shit is stupid. Period. But I don't know. Maybe Dylan might have another thought. You got anything better than I do? Or maybe you might agree with T. Franklin?
I need her to just go away. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of them like giving her a site or letting her write shit. Like, her writing isn't good, so I'm just.
Oh, it's
like,
hot shit.
Yeah, I'm just like, go write something else. Like, write novels or something. I'm sure you have connections now. Go do that.
Oh, it is hot shit. I am not gonna sit up here and lie to you. her books aren't even good though. That's the problem. She swear up and down like, oh my god, my work is good. No, it's actually not. It's really not. It's really not. And then she tried to be like, I'm an award-winning comic book writer. Oh, you mean awards that a lot of fans don't care about anymore? Because y'all made it a joke when y'all started giving people whose books got canceled or had low sales awards for. Oh, look, I got an Eisner Award. And you got the bitch talking about, ask me about my feminist agenda. What? Why is that awarded for? What? Or you got a reward because at the last minute you made Tim Drake gay just in time to get an Eisner Award for best coming out story. What? You serious? Okay. All right. Okay. And that's some weird shit. That's some weird shit. LGBT people are everywhere in DC and Marvel. It's not even realistic, Dylan. They keep talking about it's a reflection of the real world. I'm like, okay, you ain't been to the real world then. Which is kind of funny, Dylan, because that's what somebody was trying to tell me about the disabled folks. They was like, you just haven't got out. Maybe you need to go outside and touch some grass and you'll be able to see the real world. Bitch, I do see the real world. I go to work and I work on it. I work around a lot of international people. And I can tell you one thing you're not going to see. You're not going to see that many disabled people. I can tell you that. Elderlies don't count because they can't walk that damn long. There's a difference.
Yeah, I don't know why there's a need for that. Like, I get it, disabled kids, they're heroes too and all that shit, but I mean, they don't really need to have like a straight up like disabled hero. Like, it looks corny.
It looks like they're making fun of the disabled the disability in general. Honestly, it really does. To me, I think that's exactly what they're doing. But I could be wrong. I mean, I know I'm right, but they swear up and down that it's for the little boys and little girls, and then the person that they picked, the person was literally putting a self insert of herself in there, and you set up there and chose the bitch. Like, come on now, that's on you. Like, matter of fact, let's look at some of these spider sonas that Marvel overpassed that was on Instagram. Like, you see what I'm seeing, Dylan? Look at this. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but this could have been something cool. Look at all these cool spider characters that they could have easily used. And look, this stuff is professional. This stuff is done by not a professional person that worked for Marvel, but And look at this one. This one's better off than whatever the hell that was. I mean, that Sun Spider. I don't get what was happening in the comic book, but Oh, cool. There's like a story. Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, it's like a if this will be my destiny kind of moment. Oh, okay, that's pretty dope. Storm Spider. He is swinging. Look, Dylan. He's swinging. He's using lightning to swing. Hell no. I'm so done. Y'all see that, right? Hold on. Let me see if I get that. You see this? Dylan, he's using thunder to swing. I can't do this. I mean, it looks cool though, but holy shit. Let's see what else they got. Okay, that's just somebody doing it. But let's just scroll down and just look at some of these spider sonas. Look at this stuff. This got more creativity, even though I'm over the spider characters, even though I'm over all of these spider characters. I wouldn't really want to see any of these. But you mean tell me you couldn't have looked at none of this and said, oh, look at that, that's so cute. You mean tell me you couldn't look at none of this and was like, we need to do something. Look at all these cool spider designs. Oh, that one's cool with a brown jacket right here. Like what's wrong with using some of these ideas? These ideas will look better. That one need Jesus right there in Tartaro. I don't know. Did I say it right? I probably didn't. Ooh, look at that one. I don't even know. Ooh. Okay. Now that looks cool. Wait a second. This is a redraw over okay. But hey, it's still pretty cool though. So you mean tell me all these spider sonas that people drew, you mean tell me you couldn't even find not none of these to use, but you said, hey, I'm gonna use the paraplegic disabled one, the disabled self-insert character. Okay. That's about real stupid to me, Dylan, if you ask me. They said, did you see the Young Ripper debate, Dylan?
I think so. I know. Wait. Yeah, I think I saw both of them because he did two, right? I know. I know for sure.
Apparently, I didn't even watch them. Damn, I forgot.
I know that there was
I was
one that I
working.
just watched today, or I listened to it. Really, I was doing shit and I was able to like just listen to it, and then I could swear.
I'm definitely going to watch that then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was another one recently. I can't fucking remember. But yeah, no, I listened to one today. Just the usual clownery, like just people not understanding like Eric's stance on shit, like because this guy was just basically telling like, oh, so you see yourself as like combating this like leftist cabal who's trying to like take over and install woke stuff, or they're groomers or something. I was like, you're just like you're saying a bunch of words you heard on the internet, and then I guess he was expecting like Eric to just go off of that, and when he was like, no, dude, like I'm just here to talk about my comic book. Like the guy had no idea really what to say, so he had nothing to say. So it was just, I don't know. A lot of these things, it's like just someone who has no idea what the hell they were trying to say. It was, I think it all boiled down to he wanted Eric to give him attention because he was talking about like, what I want to see from you is like that you'll try and help out the indie community. He was like, and I don't mean like your friends and stuff like that, because I know that you'll boost them out. He was like, I'm hoping you'll pick just like someone random from the community. And Eric even like mentioned, he's like, it sounds to me like what you're saying is like, you want me to pick you and like give you attention to like help you sell your stuff. Because the dude did say he's making his own comic. So I don't know. It was, that one was a joke. I could swear I saw the one before that too, and I can't think of who it was with, but I know I saw one today. So
okay, I'm gonna have to go back and watch them because I didn't even know anything about them, honestly, because I completely forgot. And like I said, work had me busy, y'all. Work had got me busy. So
yeah, that's why I was like, I was only able to like watch the videos because like I definitely did not have time to catch the stream.
T. Franklin work sound good enough to throw in a recycling bin. And you know what's so funny, Prince? You can throw it in the recycling bin, and guess what? That's why we keep getting the same shit, because it's being tossed in the recycling bin instead of the trash. Because she recycles literally the same storyline, and she was like, and then I guess people, her defenders, were trying to say it's people like me is the reason why we need more disabled stories being told. No, because the average person wouldn't want to be fucking disabled. What the hell? You think people want that? You think that that's something that people wish on folks? No, it's not. And yes, it's cool that you are able to still live your life, but that doesn't mean that it's something that should be praised and worshiped over, because honestly, it's an abnormality thing that happens. You know, like I saw this couple, this family, both the children that the woman had, both paralyzed, can't use their legs. And the doctors had warned her if she carried the term, both the babies were never going to be able to walk. And she didn't. She had those babies, and now they are in wheelchairs. Don't nobody want to wish that on nobody. Who want that? Well, we can do things too. We're normal, just like everyone else. And then that's another thing too. There are disabled people that always say they want to be treated normally, just like T. Franklin. I want to be treated normally. Okay, bitch, I'm treating you like I would normally treat a regular person. You can't throw in the fact that you're disabled, queer, and black. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care, honestly. You know? Like, it's
Mhm.
stupid. It's Arnold said it's so gay that it's not even gay. That'd be like Spider-Man hero had cancer with spider powers. Yeah, how the hell you still got cancer and you have powers that heal your body? If it's a reflection of the real world, then the human race is going to be extinct with all the gay. Pretty much. Pretty much. Um, Trey and Dylan, did you guys hear about Mr. Fantastic new Black Sister by Dan Slott? Oh yeah, I heard about it and I read it, and I'm just like, fuck you, fuck off, fuck you, fuck her, just fuck all of it. Like, no, the new writer need to go ahead and pretend like this bitch don't even exist, because I'm not gonna pretend. I'm gonna ignore her ass. And I already know they did it, because that way, what's gonna happen is when Kang returns in the Marvel comic book universe, they're gonna end up trying to get him to be black, even though we already seen him as a white man before. Him and
Well, I
High,
mean,
they gonna figure out a way in the comic books to make them black, and everybody gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
well, yeah, I mean, they have to because they've already made the actor black, and that's how these things always go. They always make the change, and they're like, no, 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 calm down, calm down, calm down. Your precious comic book character is still the same. He's still the same. Why are you complaining? And then, like, within a few months, they just make him black. And they're like, what? The character's black. Everybody knows the character's black from the show. We had to make him black. Why
No,
are
you
you so
didn't.
worked up? It's like, dude, we know what game y'all are fucking playing.
Exactly. And then it says from the first panel alone, you can tell that she's a bitch. That's true. She was pretty bitchy. And he did that too. One was last night. Hold on, let me see. Suggestion on Twitter made a suggestion that the most sensible way for Sun Spider to get around was via bionic spider legs. For example, Iron Spider. Yeah, it would have made more sense for her to be able to, the spider bite can kind of communicate like that Japanese girl in the Spider-Verse movie. If you did something like that, that could have worked. But no, that would require thinking. And I think the person who created the character got upset that people didn't like it and was making fun of it and tried to defend T. Franklin and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, bitch, the idea is stupid, period. It doesn't matter what you think it is. Your idea is stupid and ignorant. I don't care because you're disabled. Your ideas need to make sense with the universe that you're trying to tell. You can't just throw whatever you want to in a universe that has established rules, especially with Spider-Man, who has established power sets. He has a regenerative healing factor. So anytime a character can't walk, can't can't do something that requires the body to, something that's more can heal over time, it should work. You shouldn't be There should never be a disabled Spider-Man unless the legs were cut off or his arms were cut off. That's the only time Spider-Man has really been handicapped, and even then he can still use his spider powers. And you want to know how I know this? Because if you guys ever read Spider Girl, Mayday Parker, we saw that Peter Parker and Green Goblin had a final battle, and Peter killed Green Goblin, but at the cost of his left leg. But he can still do spider character. He can still move like a spider when he had his prosthetic leg on. So don't sit up here and say that, oh, it's not possible. But you got to make it make sense. And he walks around with a cane now, but he can still move like Spider-Man when he needs to move like Spider-Man. That's all I'm saying. At least if you're gonna do it, at least do it correctly. But no, that's too much. Marvel was like, who can we get to at least pay them for dirt cheap? Pretty much. That one was Vito. The one today was the guy hung up on him. Oh, okay. So there's a guy hung up on him. Also, they could have done the Doc Ock Iron Man suit, the one with the arms for disabled Spider. Yeah, that type of attitude of these people had who were debating Young Ripper. Yeah, pretty much. Didn't she say in her bio she's also a sex worker? Oh yeah. I'm sorry. She is paraplegic, queer, black, uh, sex worker, something else. No, comic book writer, something else, and whatever. And I'm just like, why is that in your title? Why is that even in your title? And for DC and Marvel to even hire your dumbass is the problem. And I told my mom on this title too, and she was like, you're kidding, right?" I was like, "No, that's what she has as her bio to introduce herself to people." Everybody was like, "Oh, my mom was like, oh, fuck no." I was like, "Yeah, I know, I know." And then
Hmm.
they Blue Wind said Megan Fitzmartin's gay Tim Drake needs to go too. Yeah, that book's not the book's only going to sell because of the first issue, because of all the variant covers that they're doing, where they're trying to pay homage to Tim Drake as if his ass never had a solo run before. Like, let's stop playing with ourselves. But okay, um, Trey and Dylan, Harley Quinn Eat Bang Kill Tour by T. Franklin had made Vixen flirt with another self insert. Yeah, we know. We we all saw it. We all saw it.
Not me. I didn't saw it because, well, I got the first issue because my boyfriend watched the Harley Quinn show. So, like, when the comic came out, he happened to be with me at the store, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, this is the comic that like came out like based on the show or whatever." So he wanted it, so he got it. And after, I think he read the first issue or maybe just half of it, but I
Mhm.
remember he came to me with it. He was like, "I don't want to read this story anymore." I was like, "I don't blame you."
I don't blame you neither. Oh, by the way, Dylan, you heard about you heard about Spinderella, right?
No.
Oh, hold on, let me show you that beautiful thing. Give me a second.
Should I be concerned?
Just hold on for a second, Dylan, because you're gonna be like, what happened here? And I'll be like, I don't know. We have crossed complete stupid a long time
Then I
ago,
better
but this is what they wanted. This is what they
then
wanted.
I better drink first.
Yeah. Let me get it set up right quick before I okay. All right.
How do people drink this shit hot? Seriously. Ugh.
They drink it like shake it, not stir.
Ugh. Ugh. It's just not for me. That aftertaste of the rice is not for me. And I like rice, but I don't know. When it's sweet, I'm just like, no, thank you. Unless it's a Rice Krispies treat.
Okay. So, Dylan, would you say that you ever enjoyed a musical? Not saying that you have to be a big fan, but have you ever enjoyed a musical from Broadway?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I have at some point.
hmm And would you say you ever enjoyed Cinderella? Doesn't matter which Cinderella it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what if I told you that there was going to be a combination of that in Marvel? Would you be excited?
Wait, what?
So, Broadway Cinderella meets Spider-Man. How do you feel?
Is this a thing that like Disney Marvel is doing themselves?
Oh,
Oh my
this is the
god.
third. This is the third Spider character, Spintress. It is going to be written by a Broadway performer, and it's basically Cinderella meets Spider-Man. And when I mean Cinderella and Broadway, they literally are singing in the comic book itself. And they're going through all the motions that Cinderella went through. She was abused, and then she had a fairy. Spider Mother or whatever granted her the abilities of a spider character, and she went to the Spider Ball, and she's taking on, I believe, Mysterio, a version of Mysterio or whatever, so she can marry the prince. See, Broadway Cinderella meets Spider-Man,
and she's black.
exciting, huh? No, nope. Mm.
Why? Like, seriously, like, why? Like, Disney, you own all the princesses. You didn't need another one. Like, what are y'all doing? What? Is she going to be swinging around in this dress? Like, what?
I don't even know. I have no idea. All I know is we're getting a Cinderella like musical with Spider-Man themed in it, in a comic book. They're going to be singing and dancing and a little bit of fighting, I guess, under the guise of Cinderella. We went too far, huh? I mean, it's
Like,
okay.
I honestly would have been more impressed if they had called the character the Spinster, which is just like a name for an old unmarried woman, and just made it an old woman. Like, made it Aunt May, basically the Spinster. And that one I would have been like, okay, this one's the parody one. That one I can get behind. But this, I mean, seriously, this is supposed to be part of your actual storyline?
Yeah. And get this, Dylan. It was announced during, I mean, it wasn't announced during, but it was announced on the day that that Disney and ABC was celebrating the 25th anniversary of Robert and Hammerstein's Cinderella, starring Brandy and Whitney Houston. Like, what are the odds, right? I was like, you got to be kidding me. Ain't no way in hell, right? So not only are they celebrating Robert and Hammerstein's Cinderella with Brandy, they're like, we're going to create a version of that character in the comics.
I mean, hey, they love running with bad ideas nowadays. So
that's so true. That is definitely
this is
true.
the latest one. Yeah. So hey,
everybody in the chat's like, burn it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
So
feel y'all's pain.
And get this, y'all. So that will create 4 characters, and all of them are of color. None of them are white, except for what? No, 2 of them are white. I'm sorry. So we have 3 women, 4 and 1 man. So we have the fashionista one, the one with the fruffles, his gay ass, who is a fashion designer who is also gay. Then you have you have black race swap Muslim Spider UK, who, get this, is also LGBT, right? Okay, then we have Sun Spider, who is paraplegic, disabled, and get this, Dylan, is also gay. Then we have Spintress, who is literally a Spider-Man female version of Cinderella.
And then I'm guessing in the story she's going to end up disabled and in a wheelchair.
Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't end up with the prince and she end up with some flawsy bitch. Be like, I don't need a man when I'm strong enough on my own. Ugh. And I choose this woman that nobody never cared about. Tell me you don't understand comic books without telling me you don't understand comics. Pretty much. Oh, Dylan, they said, did you watch EVS versus Nerdette?
God, not the whole thing. I watched part of it.
Yeah, me too.
Uh, God, that was just such a yeah, like just trying to sit through the whole thing was like a chore in and of itself.
Yeah,
I,
what's crazy is this whole thing about Alpha Eagle and her losing her sponsorships, and I'm like, it's not that serious, honestly.
honestly, I think that she had a self-inflated sense of importance because she had a sponsor, so she was like, "Oh, this is it." And then, that ended up going away. It ended up not working out for whatever reason. I don't know what the reason was behind
Yeah,
them like pulling out of it. And it kind of seemed like she's not really getting a definite response from them either. So I mean, I don't know. If somebody went after her like for her sponsors, yeah, that shit's stupid. But to go and like cry about it, like, wow, they're taking away my sponsors. Well, I mean, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
yeah,
You obviously, if you were worth it to them, they would have said, "Okay, well, we don't really care. Just do your thing." But obviously, they
mhm.
looked at it and they were like, "Well, actually, this might be a little bit of a loss for us. So you know what? Let's just kind of take our shit and go."
Yeah. Even that's what EVS said. He had said, "Listen up, you dumb girl. The
Mhm.
reason why you got the sponsorship in the first place is because they saw that you had high views, but the problem is they didn't see those high views was only when you post something about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, because she posts a lot of that stuff in her stories. I mean, in her Instagram short things all the time. So of course, you're getting more views on that. But when it comes to your actual videos, when you're talking about comic books or anything that's not Johnny Depp and Amber Heard related, it doesn't get the views that I think a company would want you to have. Especially when you have a sponsorship, you have to be consistent to show them that you can get high views at any topic you want. And clearly you can't do that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but that's what companies look for. They want consistency, because if they're sponsoring you and you're showing that you only can get high people to look at stuff when they're doing something like what, 800 for 800, maybe between 2 to 800 100 people watching her regular content, and then her Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff is like 276K, you know? So I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't know how that worked, but it was just kind of crazy how all of that worked out. And I'm just like, maybe this ain't for you. You know what I mean? Like, but you have to remember, a lot of people know you from your comic book stuff. You can't get mad that people are calling you out and calling you a liar, because back in the day, that's how I followed her, because she used to call stuff out like that from the companies. Now she's taking up for the companies, and I just don't understand that again, to me. But maybe I may be different. What do you think, Dylan?
Well, I mean, if you remember, she said we're the ones who are misremembering. She's never changed her positions. She's remained, according to her, she's remained consistent all
Even though
this
everybody
time.
keeps saying that, everybody who used to follow her keeps saying that it's because she changed. Like, yeah,
According to her, they're the ones who changed.
okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Even though what's so funny is his EVS and Alpha Eagle and them be like proving like her wrong with clips that she said, and then she'd be like, "Oh, I said it like this and stuff like that." Oh, no, 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 no. You said what you said. Now, don't try to
Hmm.
go back on it now, because they done got the video proof out on your ass. Woo. Miguel, you didn't miss anything much. We just talking about Spinnerella over here. She's a spider character who is also like Cinderella and will be doing a Broadway thing as well. So get ready for that, right? who is
God.
he who is he referencing? Who referencing? What are you talking about? Um strong enough on your own, bitch. Go against Juggernaut. I dare you.
Okay.
I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh, Dylan, what do you think about all of the cancellations that David Zaslav is doing, even though like the internet right now is calling him a racist and homophobe and all that bull crap?
You know what? I hope he just stays the course. Ultimately, I think that he doesn't particularly care about like the stories that are being told. I think he more so is able to go in and see what it is they're prioritizing. And he's able to look at the numbers and say, okay, I see that this is the stuff y'all have been trying to push for a few years now. And looking at the sales numbers, it's only gone down. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop doing all of this shit and go back to doing what used to work. Because we can look at the numbers and see things used to be working okay. And then y'all came into doing all this other shit and it just went the other way. So I need y'all to stop that and go back to whatever was working before at the very least. So I'm hoping that that's what they're going to do. Because like I said, I doubt that he's up there like, well, I'm really concerned about how they're writing Batman and whether they're changing his sexuality. I don't think he really cares about that much, like that those things like that much, but I do think he sees like when they do shit like this, it brings us negative attention and then it causes people to walk away from our product. And that's going to end up because I mean, Batman merchandise sells, even if his
Yeah.
comics aren't his merchandise sells. But if you get to that point where it's like people are that pissed off where they won't even want to buy the merchandise, now we got a problem. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
he's definitely looking at that.
And West said that his sources said that they want answers to why these books and stuff aren't selling. And it's just like, well, I could easily tell you why these books ain't fucking selling.
Mm,
Shit. First off, number one, the darn price point. I'm sorry, most of DC comic books are like what, almost $6 and some chump change.
yeah. I
You done
would say
lost
that
your
the
mind.
median price is like $5 right now.
Yeah, that's just too much. That's too much. And second of all, your creator team, your creator teams on all of those titles, most of them suck. They do.
Mm,
They do. And third, the LGBT trope, like they keep changing characters out of nowhere, LGBT, and they think that people are going to be like, yeah, this makes sense. And then four, your creators themselves and their social media stuff. They get on social media, they talk a good game, they call us all kinds of names. They say if you don't like it, don't buy it. Like your other best friend, Kelly Sue DeConnick. If you don't like my politics, don't buy my book. It's
mm,
simple. Or you got people that was like, um, what were they saying? What were they saying? We don't make books for we don't make books for people who like stuff. We make books for what we think we want or something like that. I know I'm misquoting or whatever. And of course, they like to be like, comic book creators should be able to make whatever they want to, not what the fans want. Some nonsense like that. And you hear this stuff all the time, and you wonder why people are walking away from your books.
mhm.
You know, like it doesn't make sense. You can't keep saying the same stuff and expecting different results. You know?
No, that's just insanity right there, and that's why, yeah, it's one of those things where I think that they need to definitely reassess what should be priority, which should just be stories. Um, I don't know. I feel like there are some things where maybe things might be improving a little bit just depending on what you're looking at. Um, and the only reason I say that is because, and this is me just basing this off of like my own personal experience, because obviously I don't travel all over the country to every comic book store to see what other people are buying, but I'm
Yeah.
able to see what sells like in my area because I tend to visit like all the stores in my area. So I noticed that there are certain titles that tend to sell out and stuff, and those are the titles that usually I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what, I can see that because I also think that story at the very least is pretty good. Like those are the ones that I'm seeing sell out. So, and it seems like every month there are more of those titles that are selling out because people are like, okay, yeah, this is actually a pretty good story. The art is awesome, so they're buying it. I think there might be a little bit of that change where they're starting to realize like, okay, we know what people like. Let's start giving it to them again instead of trying to do this whole we're going to give you what we want and you're just going to like it. And instead, they're like, well, let's give them what they like, because that
Yeah.
way they'll give us what we want, which is their money. So,
Oh yeah, like your best friend Heather talking about, dear business people, when creators walk into the office, please don't say monetize. Like, what? You're there. The
it's a
company's
business,
hiring
baby
you.
girl.
The
Yes.
company's hiring you to do a job. Yes, your artwork needs to be monetized. Stupid. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works at all.
Mhm.
Like, my God. And then they're mad that David wants to pivot to profit. How you upset that a person who owns the company wants to change it so that his company can start pivoting to profit? I'm sorry, what?
Mhm. Mhm.
Let's see. The DC universe needs to be reboot and erase the New Frontier era and Bendis era stuff. But current New 52 isn't bad, but all of the leftovers from Future State is odd. But Final Frontier, New Crisis makes no sense, and they need to recenter the main books. Yeah, I'm telling you, the fact that Wonder Woman isn't selling or in the top sales of comic books is ridiculous. Her and Superman should be selling right now, and they not selling. That is a problem. Your Trinity is not selling. Like, if I was David, it doesn't even matter if I knew anything about comic books at all. I would have a problem with the fact that the face of DC comic books, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, are not selling the same. If Batman's selling that 3,000 copies, Superman and Wonder Woman need to be in a close second or third at that point. They really should. They're the Trinity members. How the hell are the Trinity not winning? Oh yeah, because with Wonder Woman, you keep rebooting her origin so damn times that people sick of it. And then you make a lot of her characters now LGBT. Her entire island, all the damn women are gay for some odd reason. What the hell are we supposed to do with that shit? And then Superman, you aged up John Kent. Nobody asked you to do that. Then you made him gay. That nobody asked you to do that. I don't know. It's just aggravating at this point. You know what I mean, Dylan?
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's what we have to deal with all the time.
That is so true. That is definitely
Mhm.
true. Did you hear that they're supposed to be giving Batgirl like a funeral screening
Yeah, I
before
heard
it
about
gets
that. That they're
on?
gonna like screen it like on the lot or whatever for the people
Yeah.
who worked
Oh,
on it. I was like,
oh,
I
you
guess
already
that's
know.
fair. I was
You
like,
already
I
know there's
guess,
no cameras. There's no
yeah.
camera.
I kind of figured. I was like, I know someone's gonna try to sneak one in, and they're gonna be patting people down at the entrance. So I was like, just don't
Yeah.
try it. But in a way, I was like, you know what? That's fine. Yeah. If I worked on something like that and they just pulled the plug on it, I would be like, well, damn, can I at least watch it so I know what it looked like in the end? So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, good. Yeah. If you want to call it a funeral, I'm like, maybe don't call it that if you don't want people to be like, ha ha, you had to like bury this shit. Don't call it a funeral.
um Roland Dodge said, Trey and Dylan, are you guys excited for the pregnant Deadpool by Alyssa Wong, your favorite writer of the best comic book ever, written her Star Wars, Dr. Aphra, and Iron Fist? No.
Oh, that's right. I
Not,
forgot she wrote the Dr. Aphra. I forgot they gave Dr. Aphra a solo series. Um, yeah, Alyssa Wong's another one. It's just uh,
yeah.
could take or leave.
Like I said before in the last stream, though, I said all it does is make these women look terrible. It makes women in general look like they're incapable because the fiasco with the She-Hulk show, the fiasco with WandaVision, the fiasco with Black Widow, the fiasco with half of the comic books right now. You see a pattern that's happening, Dylan? What's been happening? They've been hiring these talentless women who complain about superficial bull crap, and then the companies hired them and then try to autocorrect everything, and all it did was just screw up everything at this point, to the point where I don't trust any girl writing for comics anymore, or even talking about some of the stuff, because a lot of them tend to find out they fake geek girls. You know?
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing too, because it's like it hurts because there are girls who are legitimately into this, but it hurts it when like the ones who get boosted up are the ones who aren't really into it. They know enough to like bullshit their way through and make it
Hmm.
seem like, oh yeah, I know a whole lot, even though they really don't. And then once we realize like this person doesn't understand the character at all, then that hurts
Yep.
all the other girls because it's like, well, now we don't know who to believe because we believed her. She was able to prove it. I don't really know if I believe you now. And this girl might actually really know her shit, but I'll never know because of what the last one did. And that's a shitty situation too, to like, put it on all, girls because of what one did. But it's like, it's kind of hard not to, because you never really know.
Yeah, and then it's like we've seen example of most of the modern writing for entertainment has been by women, and all of them really don't understand the foundation of any of these characters' history or lore at all. And as much as you don't want to say all women, but majority of the lowest comic books or entertainment stuff is created by women, starring women, and you just be like, what the heck, I don't know. It's it's pretty crazy. Uh, let's see. Oh, Roland Dyer said, Dylan, have you watched The Sandman?
I have not. And I don't know when or if I ever will.
Yeah, and it seemed like most people don't even care because it's
Yeah.
not talked about. It's not talked about like Stranger Things is talked about. No, I'm just being honest.
Mhm.
And then my thing is, why the hell is Nubia getting the 50th anniversary special? There are so many characters who had anniversary specials, I mean anniversaries, and DC didn't celebrate, but now they want to celebrate Nubia's. I find that very strange. Oh, we're gonna celebrate Nubia's 50th anniversary with Nubia and the Justice League. Really?
Mhm.
Like
Oh, of
that's
course.
that's what we're doing? For what? You screwed that character up. You screwed up the Wonder Family. You made all of them gay, honestly, except for Wonder Woman's sidekicks, for God's sake. But other than that, what's interesting about Wonder Woman? Hell, that damn what's the thing called? What's it? Jesus Christ, I just lost the goddamn thought. What was it called? Damn it. Um Charlie Amazons. That shit.
Ah, God.
That's the biggest Wonder Woman event we've had so far, and it was terrible. It was terrible. And and then we got Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, which makes no sense because it just doesn't at all.
Mhm.
I don't understand what we're doing with that one. At one point they said we won't do another Crisis, but they do Death Metal blows the universe, and then have Final Crisis where they remember everything, just great storytelling. Yeah, like the girls from Comicsgate, they're not real fans. It's funny because the channel Charlotte Valiant Renegades had a toy insider say female characters don't sell. Not surprising. Of course they don't sell. I mean, they sell, but they're not going to sell in like big bulks. You know what I mean? They act like there hasn't been any strong female characters in DC universe. Yeah, they erased Batgirl and made her black because of genocide, and also Sandman is involved. You know, yeah, the modern writing trend needs to stop. Female writers of old are 10 times better in producing proper quality material than some modern writers. Yeah, that's true. Superman, Batman needs to be focused. The three foundations of the DC brand bring back Diana's rogues. Yeah, she does need her rogues gallery. You already know why, because Neil Gaiman insults the fans. That's true. They have been. Harley Quinn had to save the well, hold on. Jesus Christ. Wait, Harley Quinn's had a 30th anniversary special. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, I saw that one.
Mm.
Um, Artemis and Nubia's writers are terrible. Well, it's the same writers, honestly. Yeah, Neil Gaiman did say that something was wrong with us if we didn't like the changes that they made for Sandman. Okay, great, cool. I know how to ignore it. Where was DC for Nubia's 30th and 40th anniversary? Fake ass motherfuckers. I don't know. Make a Wonder Woman team book, give Donna, Cassie, Artemis, and Nubia and flush them out. You would think they would, but they're not going to, sadly. What else is there? I think that was all the cancellations, Dylan. Was there anything else that got canceled?
I don't think so.
Because David was canceling every damn thing, all of it. he was like, fuck all of this.
Whatever happened with the Green Lantern series?
Some people said it's canceled. Some people say it's still on track. Honestly, I hope it's canceled because them leaks did not sound great at all. Oh, did you hear about the Black Panther comic book that they did recently, where I guess the women of Wakanda got mad at T'Challa, their king, right, for having a secret military police a secret military police force, and after they defeated the police force, they decided for some reason all the women decided that it'll be nice to strip T'Challa of his title of being king. He's no longer allowed in Wakanda, and the women will be running it by tribe. And I'm just like, what the hell? He even tried to ask Storm to stay with him. She said no. Besides, you always wanted to be alone. Now you finally get to be alone forever. And then he tried to talk to Shuri. Shuri was like, you're not allowed to come in to set foot in Wakanda ever again. If not, there's war. So I don't know. I don't know what you think, Dylan.
I mean, it's always the same thing with all of these like great male characters. They're like, no, we need to strip him down and show that he's actually just as pathetic as everyone else. But in reality, all of the women are just perfect all the time. So that's why they have to come in and pick up the men's messes. It's like,
Yeah.
I've read that story like 10 different times already in the last year. Like, y'all need to come up with something else. Because at this point, it's like, it's not even different. It's never been a good story to tell, but at least at one point it was a new story to tell. It's not even that anymore, so they just need to give it up.
Yeah, and the only reason why they did it because that Wakanda Forever crap is coming.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why. Because there's no other reason for them to destroy all of that stuff and then abandon and then say that the monarchy will be ruled by women. Like, oh no. And then they say deconstruct without reconstruction. That's true. Wow, disrespecting a black male character, of course. I mean, you got to realize that T'Challa and Tony Stark eventually become their own worst enemies. Then you thought Intergalactic Wakanda was bad. I didn't read Intergalactic Wakanda, actually, so I can't really say if the book was bad. I never heard anybody talk about it or whatever, but Dylan and Trey, are you guys going to read Jeff Johns' new DC books, JSA and Stargirl? Stargirl, most definitely. I don't know about Lena yet.
I'll definitely end up reading both of them, I'm sure.
Yeah. All that movie's going to do is fail. I don't know. People seem to want to see Wakanda for nothing. That's what it is. That's what it definitely is.
Yeah, but that's all the true Wakandans, as I like to call them.
Oh yeah. We'll see how much these people show up for the movie and stuff like that. Because yeah.
Oh, you already know there's probably gonna be some people that'll be like taking pictures outside the movie theater with their whole group of friends, just like doing this whole bullshit, and it's like,
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna be corny on opening night, but I get the feeling the excitement's gonna die away very quickly.
exactly. Oh, okay. That's how you knew. That's how you know the movies are going to be about the woman. Pretty much. I hate pandering comics. Yeah. Put Peter J. Tomasi on Superman DH John to 13 years old and never Kate. I mean, dang it, I just damn tongue tied myself.
Mhm.
Oh, it's okay. It is what it is. I hate pandering comics. Latino Namor. This one's for Dylan. Namor.
Yeah,
Latino
and I mean,
Namor because they needed
it's all gonna be
representation.
part of this movie. Like, just
Yeah.
it's nothing but bad ideas. It's just them throwing shit at the wall.
And hoping something will stick.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. I honestly do not know. I think that was actually all of the cancellation things though that came out this week though.
I think so.
Um yeah. I'm trying to think, was there any other cancellations? God,
Mm.
I'm trying to figure out, was there? Because I don't think it was. Oh, they released a trailer to that new Winx Club. Um the Fate of the Winx. It looks beautiful.
Hmm.
Let's see. What is this being said? Where the LGBT Christian superheroes? If you want to have Jews and Muslim, we're LGBT heroes. I don't know, but I don't even know we even need to go that far. We already pushing it with Jews and Muslims. And pushing it where that flag modders got crazy. Dylan, like they got mad because somebody put the American flag back where the LGBT stuff was at in the game, apparently.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Like, it was just a modder who made it to where like you can switch the flags. I was like, why is that such a big deal? Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it. They're rainbow flags that they switched to American flags. It's not like as if they changed it to banners that say "fags need to die." Like, calm down. It's an American flag. Like, it's New York
e-
City. Come.
exactly, exactly. And they were like, "Well, there are pride flags too." Okay, but it's not prominent, so who cares? And it's just like, you're just trying to erase LGBT people. No, I didn't say they didn't exist. It's just that nobody wants to deal with your BS.
Yeah, when I heard about that, I was like, that's just such a stupid non-issue.
It definitely is. Animated or live action Wings Club. Oh, it's a live action Wings Club. It's called Fate of the Winx or something like that, and it's on season 2 now. I don't know when it's going to be released yet, but yep, that's what's about to
Hmm.
happen soon. The Nexus mod stepped in and then switched the flags, then banned him, then exposed themselves, controlling mods. Damn. Well, that's okay. That's why a lot of people aren't going to be supporting Nexus anymore, if you ask me. That animated project with JJ Abrams and Bruce Timm got canned too. Y'all addressed that already? Yes, we did talk about that. I don't think Dylan had any thoughts about that. Dylan, did you have any thoughts about that?
Not particularly. I'm just like, I feel like if anything, it's maybe for the best that it doesn't spoil the legacy of what came before.
I was thinking the exact same thing too.
Yeah.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, nah, we good. We don't need none of that.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, Kevin Smith promises that He-Man is in every episode. I know he is. I know he's promising that, but yeah, right. Let's see. I don't think anything. I don't think there was anything else that got canceled.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
everybody said they want your opinion on potential buy Batman.
Honestly, I'm kind of like, when it comes to stuff like that, like when it comes to like rumors, like this character is going to be made bisexual or whatever. I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, I what would be a good word to say about it? Like, I don't want to say I don't care. I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit back and wait for it to actually come out, because like that'll end up happening, and then like the comic comes out, and it's kind of like what happened with that Batman the Knight series, where it was basically like, his friend that he trained with in like the monastery or whatever gave him
Yeah.
like a suggestive look and like hit on him, and then nothing actually happened. So I was like, if it's gonna be something like that, like somebody flirts with him and he doesn't just immediately like push them away, that people are gonna say like, oh, see, he's actually bi. I'm not gonna get upset about that. If they have like a sex scene between him and a guy, then I'm being like, okay, that was a bit too much. I didn't need to do all of that. But if it's just that, like them doing that little suggestive shit, I'm not gonna get upset about that. You know what I mean? Because I get the feeling that's exactly what they want from me, to give their moment more weight. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even going to pretend that there was anything to that deserves me giving any time to it.
Oh yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you on that
Mhm.
one. Oh yeah, guys. If you guys didn't know, Dragon Ball Super is the number one animated anime movie in the United States. It beat Pokemon 25 years. So yeah,
Hmm. Very cool.
exactly. Remember, people don't become black pilled. Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, let's see. Was there any other thing that I mentioned besides T Franklin? She attacked me. I feel so attacked. Now I'm messing. I'm messing. Honestly. Oh yeah, Dylan. The movie got pushed back. Some of the DCU movies got pushed back again.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, can't say I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely true. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there was any other one. I mean, not Superman. She-Hulk suck. The actor from Superboy and Lois, Jordan Elysian, he decided not to return for season 3 due to mental health issues or something like that, and debating whether he still wants to do acting or not. So
Oh
we'll see.
shit. Well,
Yeah,
best of luck to him.
yeah, that's what I said too. Um, let's see. So DC only has one movie to slate, and that's Black Adam.
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
Well, hopefully it does well for them.
Let's see. Nope. She-Hulk's writing was terrible, trash, garbage. Marvel Midnight Suns look like trash too. Dylan, have you seen that gameplay for it? It looks terrible.
Yeah, they really cannot make a good video game right now.
They just choose to be stupid at this point.
Yeah.
Um. Oh yeah, I'm reading Chris Claremont's Gambit series too. I thought it was pretty good. You played the Blade 2000 video game on a PlayStation 1 and Blade 2 on PlayStation 2 games? Actually, no.
I know
Uh,
I did not.
I know, right? Oh yeah, Monica Rambeau. Yeah, Monica Rambeau is finally getting another solo title, and her powers are supposed to be limitless. And I'm
Hmm.
just like, oh God, please don't make this no girl power moment or whatever that nonsense. Just treat it like a normal person and call it a day.
Yeah.
Let's see. I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Oh, Young Justice might be canceled. Praise God. There was nothing more you could do with it because they wasted our time, Dylan. I don't know how many times we have to say that. They wasted our time.
True.
Wasted 2 seasons and nothing happened. Uh Ironheart thing. Oh yeah, they showed her second suit that she be wearing, Dylan. And I had said on Twitter, I said, "Oh, this costume looks better than the official one."
Hmm. Okay.
Um, I believe that was Saint Rose. Saint Rose did fail, but again, that's another you reboot. You decided to go on this we better than the fans, we know better and stuff like that, and this is the things you get, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to say because I didn't play Saint Rose. I thought Saint Rose was pretty cool, pretty stupid anyway. But the Midnight Sun storyline was always weird. Ever seen a good storyline with Marvel Supernatural Magic series? Not really, actually. So bad that you can't even give yourself a big penis or titties. Arno corner. It's almost as
Okay.
bad as those mute joints. Oh, let's see. Young Justice need to die on a good note. It's almost as bad as Justice League Dark. Uh, no, I think that was all the. I think that was the major news actually that we were that me and Dylan wanted to cover and stuff like that. I know it's not the longest ones that we had, but I think we covered pretty much everything really.
Yeah, I think we got
You
through it all.
attack the fans, you hurt the brand. That's true. That's true. They don't like that. They honestly do not like that at all. And you know, it's so funny, Dylan, about the Ironheart thing. When I mentioned it on Twitter, everybody act like, it's like this dummy didn't even reach Iron Man 1, 2, or 3. I did. That's how I know that is proactive to that shit. I'm always losing the damn thought when I'm about to say it because I'm always thinking about several other things at the same time of saying what I was about to say, Dylan. I'm like, damn it. Um, would more female character toys were sexy? Would they sell? Hell yeah, they would. I definitely would buy them if they look beautiful, if they look like the characters of iconicness, not the not Renee. She's like, oh,
Mm.
but Trey, in the original Saint Rose games, you can give a dude a big wee and a girl big titties. Yeah. Um, Invisible Iron Man is coming back. And did we talk about Reed Richards and Wade Wilson being pregnant? We sure did. We sure did. We made Dylan's day about talking about that. I know, right? But I think that's everything for us tonight though, because I mean it was a little short one. It was a little short little stream, but I wanted to at least come in here and do a little stream for you guys. I know I was running late because of work, and Dylan, we always running behind somewhere. You know what I'm saying, Dylan?
It's what we do. It's life, man.
Exactly. That's what we do. That's what we do, guys. But I appreciate everyone who was here, and we'll talk to you guys like next week as well. Dylan, drink us out of here.
Oh, right. Hold on.
With that
God.
creamy, delicious vodka on it. I mean, sake.
God. I can't. But well, I can do what last one. It's fine. God, it's the aftertaste, y'all. That's what y'all need to understand.
Yeah, it's the aftertaste.
Okay. All right.
And by the way,
Okay.
everyone, watch Robertson Hammerstein's Cinderella's 25th anniversary and celebrate my girl Brandy. All right, continue.
All right. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Always good to see y'all on a Friday. Hope y'all's week was good. Have a good weekend. Be safe. And we will see y'all back here next week.
All right, guys. We'll catch you guys later. Peace out.